The bell above the door rings twice. Another face comes in from the cold. The girl by the window studying. The old man reads the paper he folds. The morning crowd begins to fade. The sunlight stretches across the floor. I take my usual seat in the corner like I've done 100 times before. Some people pass through, some people stay, some become a memory you carry away. Cafe 5 Elements, where the world slows down for a little while. Cafe 5 Elements, where strangers become familiar and ordinary days turn into something worth remembering. Someone's celebrating good news, someone's getting over goodbye, someone's sketching dreams in a notebook, someone's watching the rain outside. The barista knows most names by now and notices when you're not around. Funny how a place can feel like home without ever being your house. 1,000 stories cross these floors and leave a little piece behind these doors. Cafe 5 Elements, where the world slows down for a little while. Cafe 5 Elements, where strangers become familiar and ordinary days turn into something worth remembering. The smell of roasted beans, the light through the glass, a song playing softly as the afternoon passes, a conversation, a quiet smile. 5 simple things that make you stay a while. Stay a while. Take your time. No one's rushing. Not tonight. Not tonight. Cafe 5 Elements. I've seen seasons come and go, watch people change, watch friendships grow. Cafe 5 Elements, more than tables and chairs. It's the feeling you miss when you're no longer there. The bell above the door rings once, another day begins. Summer in the air, the winter coat is finally packed away, replaced by a beautiful endless summer day. The avenue is buzzing, alive with the sound of music bouncing off the heated ground. Just sitting outside on the this mind at ease. Sunny terrace, avenue view. I'll spend the whole summer right here with you. I'll save this seat. Same cafe. I wasn't looking for a love song, just a quiet place to start my day. A corner table by the window, a coffee and some time away. Then you smiled and said good morning, like you meant every single word. And somehow that simple moment was the sweetest thing I'd heard. Now every morning feels different. Every street leads me back here, and I can't help but wonder if you notice I'm here. That barista with the warm brown eyes makes the whole room brighter. Without even trying. That barista with the easy smile, I stay a little longer. Every once in a while. Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the way you say my name, but every morning never feels the same. See you tomorrow. Maybe I will. You remember how I take my latte extra hot and not too sweet. Funny how the smallest details can make a stranger hard to leave. I tell my friends it's just good coffee. That's the story that I tell. But if I'm being honest lately, I know myself a little too well. Now every morning feels different. Every street leads me back here, and I can't help but wonder if you notice I'm here. That barista with the warm brown eyes makes the whole room brighter. Without even trying. That barista with the easy smile, I stay a little longer. Every once in a while. Maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the way you say my name, but every morning never feels the same. Maybe one day I'll stay after closing. Maybe one day I'll ask how your day's been. Maybe one day this won't be just coffee. Maybe one day you'll let me in. That barista makes me smile. Just one more coffee. Stay a while. never feels the same. Tomorrow morning, same cafe, same smile, and maybe I'll finally stay. The storm is cleared from the city streets, replaced by the rhythm of electronic beats. You walk right in as the morning wakes, leaving behind all the old mistakes. You order a chai latte with a shot of espresso, a dirty mix that sets your soul aglow. Sweet spiced tea with that dark roast blend, a heavy fuel on which you depend. And I look out the window to the world outside, where the endless blue has nothing to hide. The contrast hits me so deep and clear, the darkest drink in the atmosphere. Dirty chai in your hand, clean sky above, synthesized rhythm that I'm dreaming of. The chai latte and espresso swirling around, while our feet stay locked to the solid ground. Dirty chai in your head, so dark and deep, underneath the sky that secrets can't keep. Look up at the blue, nothing but you. The steam escapes to the glass ceiling high, as the electronic chords begin to fly. You take a sip and you tilt your head, forgetting every single word they said. The creamy spice mixed with the espresso shot is the only comfort that you've got. But looking at you against the morning light, everything feels so incredibly right. A little bit dirty, the weight of the beam, a little bit clean, the sky so serene, the frequency opens, the bassline hits. A little bit dirty, a little bit clean. The most beautiful thing I've seen. Dirty chai in your head, clean sky above, synthesized rhythm that I'm dreaming of. The chai latte and espresso swirling around, while our feet stay locked to the solid ground. Dirty chai in your head, the colors align, leaving the rest of the world behind. Maybe it was never about the spice, it's the clean slate that feels so nice. Clear morning, no clouds inside, we made it through to the perfect light. I'll save this seat. You lean your elbows on the polished bar while the speakers play a synth from afar. The menu is glowing in a neon hue, but you're not looking at what's old or new. You tilt your head and you catch my eye as the quiet minutes pass us by. You don't ask about the weather or the price. You just smile and ask my advice. What is your favorite coffee? You say, with a voice that washes the chaos away. A simple question, unexpected and clear, echoing softly in the atmosphere. What is your favorite coffee? You ask me low as the electronic bassline starts to grow. I tell myself I should just play it cool instead of acting like a nervous fool. What is your favorite coffee? You want to know where the rest of the world moves in slow mo. What do you like? Morning light. I point to the espresso dark as the night, then to the milk that makes it feel like the perfect balance. 1 to 1, like a conversation that has just begun. You nod your head and you say, make it 2. And suddenly the room feels completely new. The synthesizer loops around our space as a beautiful smile lights up your face. A little bit bitter, the secrets we hold. A little bit sweet, the stories untold. The frequency locks, the bass line drops. What do you like? What do you crave? It's the connection that we save. What is your favorite coffee? You asked me low. Now we're sitting where the warm lights glow, drinking the answer from a ceramic cup, watching the steam and the feelings go up. The colors of the morning finally align, leaving the rest of the world behind. Maybe it was never about the beans. It's about knowing what that question means. Just one question changed the whole scene. Now I know exactly what you mean. I'll save this seat. The morning rush is a beautiful flood, caffeine running through the city's blood. But then the door swings open wide and 2 little storms come rushing inside. Messy hair and giant bright eyes, looking for the ultimate morning prize. You're trailing behind them, looking so dazed, holding the line while the crowd is amazed. And I watch you try to hold their hands as they map out all of their golden plans. They're pointing straight at the pastry case with the biggest smiles on their cute little face. Croissant monsters on the loose again, chasing the crumbs at 9:45. Flaky and sweet, making a mess, putting your patience their footprints on the seat, swinging their tiny, restless feet. You're wiping a smudge right off her nose while the laughter inside the corner grows. You catch my eye and you shrug your shoulders as the coffee in your hand gets a little colder. It's a beautiful chaos, a wild embrace, but you handle it all with a quiet grace. Flakes on the table, flakes on the floor. They finish one and they're asking for more. A little chaotic, a little sweet, and somehow my heart skips a beat. A little chaotic, a little sweet. You make a family look so neat. Grass on monsters finally at peace, watching the morning tension release. Now you're sitting face to face with me, drinking a latte, happy as can be. Cries on monsters asleep on the chair, and suddenly there's magic in the air. Maybe it was never about the quiet room, it's the beautiful chaos that made me bloom. Every morning, 9:45, bring your monsters back again. I'll save this seat. June is here and the pavement is hot, but you find your way to my favorite spot. The sunlight dances right through your hair as you look at the menu with a thoughtful stare. You order the iced strawberry matcha today and watch the colors swirling away. Vibrant green over a soft pastel pink, the prettiest thing a soul could drink. And I watch the layers slowly collide, just like the feelings I'm trying to hide. You stir it gently, taking your time, turning a morning into something sublime. Iced strawberry matcha in your hand, like a summer romance that I never planned. The green meets the red, the sweet meets the earth, showing me what a beautiful morning is worth. Iced strawberry matcha, cool as the breeze, bringing the whole world right to its knees. Let it swirl in our own world. The condensation drips down the glass as we watch the busy commuters pass. You take a sip and a soft smile appears, chasing away all my quiet fears. The earthy green and the strawberry sweet, making the picture completely complete. You hold the straw and you look up at me, and suddenly I'm where I wanna be. A little bit earthy, a little bit bright, the perfect balance of shade and light. And somehow it feels so right. A little bit earthy, a little bit bright. You are my favorite summer side. ice in the glass. I hope this summer never passes. I'll save this seat. I'll save this seat. Stay a while. Just a little while. Every morning just before 10, you take the corner seat again. Order coffee, smile and stay, watching strangers pass your way. The sunlight falls across your face like it already knows your place. And I pretend to read my book while stealing one more careful look. I've never heard your favorite song, or where you go when you move on. But somehow every single day I find myself looking your way. The man by the window, always looking out, like you're waiting for something you can't live without. The man by the window never notices me, but I still come here hoping one day you'll see. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's true. I come for the coffee, but I stay for you. Stay a while, just a little while. The barista knows your usual before you even reach the door. And somehow that familiar scene makes me wanna know you more. You laugh softly at a message, then shake your head and sip your drink. It's funny how the smallest moments can make a stranger stop and think. Maybe it's the way you smile when you think nobody can see. Maybe it's the way you seem so comfortable just being free. The man by the window, always looking out, like you're waiting for something you can't live without. The man by the window never notices me, but I still come here hoping one day you'll see. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's true. I come for the coffee, but I stay for you. Today the seat beside you opened, and for a moment so did fate. My heart was racing far too fast as I walked over far too late. You looked up and smiled politely, like we had met somewhere before. And suddenly all the words I'd planned didn't matter anymore. coffee, but I found you. Tomorrow morning, just before 10, I'll take the seat beside you and start again. The morning air has a bit of a bite as the neon signs turn off for the night. You walk right in with a confident stride, leaving the cold of the city outside. No heavy milk, no syrup, no sweet, just the pure espresso that can't be beat. Buried under a mountain of white, a cloud, a microphone, an airy and light. And I watch the dark espresso below, hidden by the secrets that we both know. A drink made of air, of texture and space, reflecting the quiet look on your face. Dry cappuccino in your porcelain cup, watching the weightless foam rise up. Nothing but texture, dark and light, synthesized rhythm, locking in tight. Dry cappuccino, bold and serene, the most beautiful layer in the whole machine. Float on the top, don't let it drop. The espresso stains the edge of the white as the electronic chords take flight. You take a sip and a trace stays behind like a memory trapped inside of my mind. It's a delicate balance of bitter and air, pouring a classic with a little more care. You look up at me through the steam so high and give me a look that money can't buy. A little bit heavy, the shut down below, a little bit light, the foam on the shore. The frequency separates, the bassline dictates. So much air, so much depth. It's the best secret that we've kept. Dry cappuccino in your porcelain cup, watching the weightless foam rise up. Nothing but texture, dark and light, synthesized rhythm, locking in tight. Dry cappuccino, the colors align, leaving the rest of the world behind. Maybe it was never about the cream, it's the weightless cloud inside of a dream. Just the foam, just the espresso shot. It's the simplest luxury that we've got. I'll save this seat. You walk in every morning, just a little after 9. Same dark coat, same quiet smile, like you've got somewhere on your mind. You nod hello to the barista, take your usual seat alone, looking out beyond the window like you're waiting for something more. I've made up 100 stories about the places that you've been. Funny how a perfect stranger can't keep living in your head. Long black in your hand, like the way you carry yourself, strong without pretending, trying to be someone else. Long black in your hand, simple, honest, smooth. You don't even know it, but the room changes when you move. Stay a while, maybe smile. The city rushes all around us, phones are ringing, people run, but you sit there like you've got nowhere better to be than where you've come. You read a page and take a sip, then stare out at the sky. And every time I tell myself I won't look over, I still try. Maybe it's the way you're calm when everything moves too fast. Maybe it's the way you seem like someone built to last. Long black in your hand, like the way you carry yourself, strong without pretending, trying to be someone else. Long black in your hand, simple, honest, smooth. You don't even know it, but the room changes when you move. I ordered one this morning, just to see what you might see. No sugar, no distractions, just coffee and a little bravery. Long black, take it slow. Long black, don't go. Don't go. Long black in your hand, now you're smiling back at me. Funny how a small hello can become a memory. Long black in your hand, morning sunlight on your face, and suddenly this little cafe feels like my favorite place. Tomorrow morning, just after 9, maybe I'll stop wondering and say hi. Every window tells a story. Every day begins in glory. Take it slow, let it flow. Feel the city wake below. Take your time, clear your mind. Leave your worries far behind. One more espresso, one more sunrise, golden reflections in your eyes. One more espresso, one more dream. Life is brighter than it seems. One more espresso, hold me close, savor every moment. The ones we love the most. Stay a while, stay a while. Feel alive, feel alive. Soft piano in the air, little magic everywhere. Conversations drifting slowly. Every second feels so holy. Shadows dancing on the wall. Summer memories softly call. Every sip becomes a feeling. Every heart begins healing. Take it slow, let it flow. Feel the city wake below. Take your time, clear your mind. Leave your worries far behind. One more espresso, one more sunrise, golden reflections in your eyes. One more espresso, one more dream. Life is brighter than it seems. One more espresso, hold me close, savor every moment. The ones we love the most. One more espresso, one more sunrise, one more espresso, one more dream. Stay a while. Stay a while. The bell above the door was ringing on another sleepy morning. Rain was falling on the pavement, people hiding from the storm. You were standing by the counter with flour dust upon your sleeve, pulling trays out from the oven like it came so naturally. Some people wake you up with coffee. Some people wake you up with a smile. Fresh scone still warm in your hands. people become your favorite part of the day. Fresh scone, still warm in your hands. Fresh scone like nobody else can. The whole room feels brighter the moment you walk through. Maybe it's not the bacon, maybe it's you. Maybe comfort has a face. Maybe home is not a place. Maybe it's the feeling someone leaves behind when they walk into a room and everything feels fine. Good morning. There you are, fresh out of the oven and fresh inside my heart. Fresh scone, still warm in your hands. Fresh scone like nobody else can. The whole room feels brighter the moment you walk through. Maybe it's not the bacon, maybe it's always been you. Rain still falls outside. The morning rush goes on, but somehow everything feels better with a fresh scone. Every morning at 9:30, you're sitting at the same old table. The sunlight falls across your face, and suddenly I lose my train of thought. You never rush, you never stare, you just smile and say hello, and order the same cortado, like nowhere else you've got to go. And I don't know your story, I don't know where you've been, but somehow every morning I hope you walk back in. Cortado in your hand, like a scene I've seen before. I tell myself I'm not looking, then I look a little more. Cortado in your hand, while the whole world passes by. I don't even drink coffee, but you're the reason that I try. Stay a while. Maybe smile. The barista already knows your name before you even reach the door, and I pretend to read my book, though I've read that page before. You laugh softly at your phone, then brush your hair back from your eyes. It's funny how the smallest things can catch somebody by surprise. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's strange how someone you never spoken to can change your day. Cortado in your hand, like a scene I've seen before. I tell myself just to see what you liked about it. A little bitter, a little sweet, and somehow now I get it. Title in your hand, now we're sitting face to face, talking like we've known each other, though it's only been a day. Cortado in your hand, and suddenly I realize maybe it was never coffee, it was always your eyes. Every morning, 9:30, I'll save this seat just in case. The clock on the wall keeps moving along as the speakers play the last electronic song. You're finishing up your pack in your bag while my courage starts to waver and lag. I watch you pull your coat over your frame, and I still don't even know your name. The morning is over, the crowd is all gone, but I'm not ready to just move on. And I don't know where you're heading today, or what kind of words I'm supposed to say. But before you step out through that glass door, I find myself wishing for just a bit more. One more time, walk back to the counter. One more time, let the frequency alter. I tell myself I can let you go, then the electronic bassline drops down low. One more time, just look my way before you walk into the rest of the day. Don't leave just yet. A moment to set. Your hand is already touching the brass as the midday shadows form on the glass. But then you stop and you turn right around, like you heard my heart making a sound. You look at the menu, you look back at me, and break the code of this reality. Make it a double to go, you say. And just like that, you change the day. A little bit hesitant, a little bit bold, rewriting the story that almost got told. The loop resets the baseline. One more time, just like before. glad you stayed for a little while. I'll save this seat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You walk through the door like a lightning strike, the kind of electricity the city lights like. No time for a ceramic cup today. You need it in a travel mug right away. 4 shots of espresso over the ice. You've got a mountain to climb, you don't think twice. I watch the dark liquid hit the cup so fast, fueling a fire that is built to last. The ice is melting, the bass is dropping. Now that you're moving, there is no stopping. I feel the energy shift in the room, like a beautiful storm about to boom. Quadruple Americano, straight to the veins, breaking the locks and shaking the chains. My heart is racing, matching your pace, running a marathon right in this place. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots to the soul, losing my mind, losing control. Keep it moving, feel the rush. You grab the cup and you look in my eyes. No words spoken, no compromise. I can feel the heat from 3 feet away. You're about to conquer the rest of the day. The rhythm is pounding inside of my chest, a beautiful chaos, the ultimate test. You take a sip and you flash a quick smile. I'll be thinking about it for a mile. Black as midnight, cold as ice, living on the edge, paying the price. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me some more. Quadruple Americano, straight to the veins, breaking the locks and shaking the chains. My heart is racing, matching your pace, running the marathon right in this place. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots to the soul. Get us now, we're taking control. 4 shots, too fast. Make it last. Go. Let it dissolve. Problem solved. The morning wind is cutting like a knife, chasing the early rhythm of city life. You step inside with your jacket pulled tight, looking for a way to fix a heavy night. No fancy names, no complex order today, just a simple comfort to lead the way. 2 cream, 2 sugar, a classic routine. The warmest blend in the home machine, and I watch the white silk meet the dark roast blend as the crystal sweetness starts to descend. The simple little bit heavy, a little bit sweet. Synthesized pulse running under our feet. Too cream, too sugar, keeping you warm. The perfect escape from the winter storm. Let it dissolve. Problem solved. The world outside is demanding and cold, full of new stories waiting to unfold. But you find peace in a standard cup, stirring it slow till the numbers add up. The rich, creamy texture, the sugary glow, making the hectic morning move slow. You look up at me and you flash a soft smile, and suddenly I wanna stay for a while. Two of the cream to soften the bite, two of the sugar to make it feel light. The frequency blends, the bassline descends. Too cream, too sugar. It's all that we need. Too cream, too sugar in your ceramic cup, watching the steam and the feelings go up. A little bit heavy, a little bit sweet. Synthesized pulse running under our feet. Too cream, too sugar, the colors align, leaving the rest of the world behind. Maybe it was never about the caffeine. It's the sweetest comfort I've ever seen. Simple morning, just a basic blend. I hope this routine never has to end. I'll save this seed. I'll save this seed. It's 4 a.m., the graveyard shift. The shadows in the corner start to drift. You stumbling with hollow, heavy eyes, chasing the ghost under neon skies. A regular drip with an espresso shot. A bloody nightmare is all you've got. The red eye creeping through a broken mind, leaving the daylight far behind. No sleep for the wicked, no rest for the brave. Just a bit of dark roast that you crave. The bassline is bleeding right through the floor, and you keep on coming back for more. Red pie, bloody nightmare, losing my grip, falling apart with every single sip. The clock is ticking, but the time stands still. If the caffeine doesn't cure you, the darkness will. Red eye, bloody nightmare, drowning in the black. We're too far gone, there's no turning back. Don't close your eyes, it's watching you. The steam rises up like a twisted smoke, a silent scream, a cruel and a joke. You look in the mirror of the espresso machine. The tightest eyes that I've ever seen. You're fighting the demons, you're fighting the clock. Your heart is a ticking explosive lock. One more sip to survive the night, before the sun brings the blinding light. is real, but how does it feel? Red eye. Wake up. Red eye, bloody nightmare. Red eye, bloody nightmare. Red eye, bloody nightmare. Red eye, bloody nightmare, losing my grip, falling apart with every single sip. The clock is ticking, but the time stands still. If the caffeine doesn't cure you, the darkness will. Red eye, bloody nightmare, drowning in the black. Look at us now, there's no turning back. The sun is rising, but the nightmare stays. Welcome to the dark. Goodbye, days. I used to take my coffee black, no sugar, no surprises. Most mornings look the same to me, just different dates and different skies. Then one rainy afternoon, you asked if this seat was free. Such a simple question for something that stayed with me. You talked about small things, the kind that people usually miss. And somehow I kept listening a little longer than I meant to. Cafe au lait, you came into my life that way. A little warmth, a little light, turning ordinary into something I looked forward to. Cafe au lait, easy as a Sunday morning. Two different worlds, one quiet table, somehow finding the same view. You always arrive 5 minutes late and left before you sat down. The barista already knew your order before you even looked around. You tell stories about your week, I tell mine too. And somewhere between the little things, the days felt less rushed than they used to. No grand beginning, no dramatic scene, just two people slowly becoming part of each other's routine. Cafe au lait, you came into my life that way. A little warmth, a little light, turning ordinary into something I looked forward to. Cafe au lait, easy as a Sunday morning. Two different worlds, one quiet table, somehow finding the same view. Maybe that's how the best things happen. Not all at once, not with fireworks, not with perfect timing. Just one conversation, then another, until one day you can't imagine life without them. Stay a while, no need to rush. The afternoon is ours, just because. Cafe au lait, you came into my life that way. A coffee's gone cold, the cafe is closing, but neither of us move. And somehow that feels like the beginning. The bassline hits before the clock strikes 10. The room is spinning, spinning round again. You step up to the counter like a sudden spark, a bolt of lightning cutting through the dark. Double shot of espresso thrown into the mix, the only remedy that's gonna fix the heavy exhaustion pulling at your brain, pouring the energy right through your veins. I feel the static shock as our fingers meet, a sudden current running under the street. The voltage is rising, the levels are high. No time to breathe, no time to ask why. Caffeine rush hitting straight to the heart. The electronic rhythm is tearing us apart. My mind is racing, matching your speed. This is the power grid that we both need. Caffeine rush, electric and blind, leaving the rest of the world behind. Stay awake, feel the surge. The steam is high, the synthetic chords fly, a sudden blur under the morning sky. You take a sip and your eyes open wide, releasing the fire you were keeping inside. No slow motion, no time to delay. We are sprinting straight into the day. You catch my eye with a high-speed stare. Too much electricity in the air. A little bit bitter, the shock of the beam, a little bit sweet, the rush in the machine. The circuit connects, the bassline corrects. Caffeine rush, go. Caffeine rush. Caffeine rush, hitting straight to the heart. The electronic rhythm is tearing us apart. My mind is racing, matching your speed. This is the power grid that we both need. Caffeine rush, the colors align, leaving the rest of the world behind. Maybe it was never about the heat, it's the adrenaline. Whenever we meet, systems online, moving too fast. Make this electric moment last. I'll save this seat.